Ranveer Alabalia, aka Beer Biceps, controversy is well known.
Would you rather watch your parents have every day for the rest of your life,
क्या हो गया रणवीर भाई को?
or would you join in once and stop it forever?
Now, I thought this is an internet controversy, so it will just stay in the internet and it will disappear. But God, I was wrong. Government, media, media, they get involved anyway in anything. Like literally everyone got involved. Now in this video, I'm not gonna roast him. I'm not gonna like bash him, just criticize him. That is already done so many times. He's to the point he's even receiving death threat. Rather, what we are gonna focus is what lessons can be learned from this incident, because you see, Ranveer Alabadia is not a normal guy you can just find on street. He was an actor. He's known for his spiritual videos, for his self-improvement content, and for his educational podcast. Maybe doesn't matter how dumb it was, but still, this guy turning into this guy is crazy. Like no one could even imagine. So this is a serious situation. Imagine this could happen to us. Imagine you are being everyone's favorite person. Like you make people laugh. You have a good friend circle, and you are popular among most of them. But imagine just because of one silly mistake, imagine the entire relationship because of that one argument could just completely get ruined. So yeah, this is a serious thing, and here's you can avoid this unwanted transformation. Environment plays a big role in what you say and even what you think. Try to notice where Ranveer is. If you notice, it is like a bit of a dark, where dark humor is the air he breathes. This place is already known for its indecent jokes and so on and so forth. So environment plays a huge role on what you say and what you even think. Now let's take an easy example. Now let's say in contrast to that if he was in like some religious place where people just talk religion, he would mostly say that he would say things like parents are equal to God. So this is like a serious thing. So this is what the impact of environment is. Just take his own podcast. He will say some cringe things in his podcast, but obviously he won't drop down to this like obscene things, right? So this is what environment impacts you. So if you avoid these kinds of environments, I think you are much better, because we are humans, we enjoy the flow. So in just a good flow, we will say something which may ruin our career. Your environment really matters. Just think about your friends. You may have you may have heard that famous quote: "Your average of the you are the average of the five peoples you spend your time with." So if most of your friends are like, how do I say, if they have good habits, they go to the gym, they eat clean, they always talk about God and goals. So you will adopt the same kind of mindset and you will improve yourself. And on the other flip side, if you are with a bad friends who always just have nothing to do, and in contrast, if you are with bad friends, you yourself will become more like them. You will also start smoking and so on and so forth. So yeah, environment plays a big role. So you can avoid this transformation if you just avoid the environment itself completely. Silence, in my opinion, this is by far the best communication skill I have ever learned for myself. To classify it more, listen more, and speak less. See, this is extremely personal to me. Let's go in a flashback. Come on, not this old. back in the day, maybe 10 years. So I remember this incident where one of my uncle came to our house, and he normally had a very good beard. So that day he was completely clean shaved, and I was like, oh, I didn't had any other topic to say, and I just said, "You look horrible without the beard." And yeah, that day my parents were like mad at me. And there are many other things which I said in the past that really got many people triggered. So I've said many things horrible in the past which I don't want to repeat. So yeah, you don't even need to be completely silent in any gatherings, because it will kind of make you a very less confident person. So it's like very hard, but if you learn the perfect balance of, if you strike a perfect balance between when to speak and when to maintain silence, I think this just makes you very powerful. Your presence is like a different. I think it is very weird and very hard that when you have a good flow, I don't know, it's just very hard to say, you tend to speak anything what you want. Like I can't stop myself when I'm in a good flow to just speak anything I want and get myself in trouble. So yeah, even I'm trying myself. So let's summarize what we spoke in this video. First, you need to have a good and a better environment, because if you are in better environment, if you're with better people, imagine you're with religious people and they always talk about God, and you are with people who always pursue their goals, money, and you always talk about money and goals. You always talk about fitness. So this kind of things you will automatically avoid. You speak like this kinds of thing when you're with better people? Obviously not. So environment is a so if you choose a better environment, you'll just speak and think better. So environment matters really so much. It's crazy, like people just ignore this kind of thing, but environment is a serious deal. Silence, you need to maintain some level of silence. So even if you are in worst case, if you are in like worst kind of place, so you can just stay silent and just pass through. Unfortunately, that didn't happen for Ashish Chachlan. So yeah, so Ranveer is not the kind of guy to make this kind of like dark humor. He's known for his like kind of stupid humor and all. He just made a comment which he shouldn't, and he's receiving the treatment which I think he shouldn't. Am I justifying his action? Absolutely no. But does he deserve to get like death threats and people invading his mother's clinic? Absolutely no. So this is it for today, guys. I really want you to apply these two simple concepts in your life, because I don't want such a horrible thing to happen with you. Because just imagine, Beer Biceps, a big YouTube channel, like people could even dream like 1/10 of his subscriber, bro. Like myself also, I this kind of can't even imagine having 1 million subscribers. He was having 10 million subscribers. He was strong. He was amazing. He had such a good podcast and all. People respected him so much, but just of one comment, just of one silly word, which again I never support, caused a serious downfall. So we should learn from this and make sure that this doesn't happen with us. I hope so. Yeah, that this is like my first time I'm saying please apply these concepts in your own life, because I want you to avoid these kinds of consequences in your life. So if you found anything in this video which clicked with you, as this channel is related to improving yourself, it is related to students and all, subscribing to this channel is a win-win situation for both of us. And I have a question for you. Does Ranveer, in your own opinion, receives this kind of treatment? Like, does he deserve to have treatment like this, or should it be like kind of like people were unsubscribing from this channel, like it was just enough until there? Leave a comment down below on this topic, and until then, as always, keep improving, and until then, I'll meet you in the next one. Bye.